Gentlemen.
Hey guys, what's going on? Dream Reaver 23 here, and testing out some stuff. Testing. Trying to get my live chat viewer to work. Come on. Why can't I get it to work? Trying to get the chat to work to where it pops up on the screen. But unfortunately, the only way I can do that is with a live stream. Like actually being live. Thank you, Ken. Well, and I'm running XSplit for my audio. I need my headphones on too. So, getting the chat viewer. So the issue runs into I have quite a few accounts, right? I have my account, my base account with my actual name, and I have the Nerdy Gentleman email account. I have the Nerdy Gentleman YouTube account that's not under the Nerdy Gentleman email account. It's actually under my main account name. And then I have Dreamweaver 23, I have Delta 23 Gaming, I have Top 5 and Y, and I have Mr. Acoustic D. The problem lies is that like the chat's not coming through. Like you can see the little icon or the little chat phrase that's right here. Maybe if I refresh. right click to manually select, which is not allowing me to do. This is color stuff. I know that there was a different tool. Plugin store. There was one that was like YouTube Live Alerts. I appreciate you helping me out with this, Ken, because it's one of those weird spots to where I'm like, I honestly I can't do much without the help. So there's like live alerts, there's super chat alerts, but I with my Nerdy Gentleman channel, I don't have super chats because I'm not partnered yet, right? So, um, let's see. All right, let's remove that. Add source. It's inherent fly sim, which I have no previous background. And I join content from creators like yourself. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. So, it's really it's a difficult one in the sense that like there's still like don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of stuff. Please provide a valid video ID for what might for the stream. Uh, can I do this? That is not a valid video ID. Okay. Copy link address. What do you want? A valid video ID. That is not a valid video ID. Here myself, because you know. Copy. All right, well, that's not working. So let's get rid of that one. Add source. Boo! Work with me. Come on. Screw it. We will deal with all that later. Online streaming has kind of been interesting, but I rarely make my way around to a computer, let alone additional software and components to integrate for a consistent, solid performance and presentation. Dude, that's been the rough spot. So yesterday, I picked up the Elgato HD 60X because I have a beastly little computer, right? I run a Ryzen 9 5900X, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080, 64 gigs of RAM, like 850 or 900 watt power supply, like a decent little stronghold of a computer. But whenever I was streaming Star Citizen, I would be going good, and then it would start just chugging hard. And oh shit, I didn't even look what I was going into. Restore the chat. There we go. Okay, so I am in 3.18. Gotcha. Looks good to me. So I was like chugging really hard on it would get like one frame every like 3 seconds or something like that. A lot of people are speculating the end of this week, bro. I am looking at it as it will come out March 18th. I know that's like calling a specific day and you should never do that. But March 18th is 3/18. And so I'm just like, yeah, Chris Roberts is going to make it to where it comes out March 18th. But so like I was saying, so I was going down and it was chugging super hard to go through and kind of keep up with streaming and playing Star Citizen and not just this game. There was another few games, Tarkov. Sometimes like with ETS or ATS, it would just go through and have these times whenever like the GPU would hit 100% and it was just not doing anything. And I've been wanting to go through and run my old computer, which is Core i7 8700K and a 980 Ti with like 32 gigs of RAM or 64 gigs of RAM. I can't remember what that one has. But I wanted to go through and have that one as like my streaming PC, but I wasn't able to go through and get it to where it was done well. But I still couldn't get it to go through. So I tried going through and using like NDI to go through and to where I was doing that way. Still just a pain in the butt and still losing a lot of frames, like still chugging down. So I picked up the Elgato HD 60X, and that really, really, really helped. Server frame rate or server FPS between 5 and 7. Right now, getting 130 frames per second. In the P2, I was experiencing many strange bugs the last few days. Oh, how's it going, Sasha? If you guys have not listened to Sasha, the work that he does, the music and stuff like that, Sasha puts out is amazing. Definitely worth listening. Go over to Sasha's channel and subscribe to him. Listen to all his amazing cinematics and the videos that he does for it are really gorgeous. Let's see. So in the PTO, I was experiencing many strange bugs the last few days. this little whole glitch stutter, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's trying to render in stuff. But do you see it? Like, it'll go through and like, well, I guess it's hard to see. The numbers up on the top right. If you're streaming it at 1080p, 60 FPS, you should be able to go through and see the numbers up top. It just goes through and like, bleh, 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 bleh. The worst one was when you glitched into a planet after leaving your ship. Yeah, like underneath the planet, and then you just fall forever until you eventually die. What's your fleet like, bro? Ken, what's your fleet like? No, Sasha's amazing. Like everybody goes through and gives me mad props for like the songs and everything I make. Mine are goofy, silly songs, like music songs and everything like that. Sasha makes like cinematic fucking masterpieces and shit. Okay, let's go this way. A lot of that, Ken, can be one of two things. Actually, could be something to where it's not even on the server side. But if you have the game installed on a HDD as opposed to SSD, that can be it. Or not having enough RAM, that can be it. All right, let's get to where we can fly down to. Orson. There we go. Let's see. Ken says that he has a cutter. Great ship. C8R. Yep. 100i. Gladius. Spaniard Defender. 600i Explorer. Courtesy of the CCUs. This past 20. That is a really good setup. So I have a cutter. I don't have a 300i. I'm just in this. I rented this ship to test it out because I've never really been in one. Sasha owns a Constellation Taurus. I like the Connies. I was looking at the Constellation, the Andromeda, I think at one point in time. I was thinking about going through and getting that one. It's one of their first ships. I wish they would come out and do a revamp on it. Also, just as a check, audio levels are good on everything. I'm not coming across too loud. The game audio is not coming across too loud. For serious game, and was duly warned to never put it on anything other than SSD. Very true. See those stutters right there. That's a big stutter. Another one. I'm trying to figure out what is causing that massive stutter. It's got to be just like frames loading in. Alright, which one do we fly to? I can never remember. Alright, I see red lights over here. I think it's this way. I'm really bad on Crusader trying to find my way around. Yes, I produce on my PC. Yes, and yes, I'm a reluctant musician. I like make music. Yeah, but yes, I produce on my PC. I have a couple of you know, MIDI devices. So I have my keyboard, MPC one. I have a Novation Launchpad, stuffs like that. See where it wants me to land. Oh, it wants me to land over there. See, I was off a little bit. Wait, is that it? Well, thank you, Ken. I'm planning to get a new rig this fall, upgrade from 16 gigs to 32 gigs. 64 would be overkill and too expensive. It can definitely be too expensive. No, see, that's another ship. Where the hell does it want me to fly to park? Yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes because I was smoking cigarettes and vaping. I stopped smoking cigarettes like 3 weeks ago, which has been really rough. But I still do vape. I'm still I want to eventually get off of there, but I've been smoking for like 20 something years, so trying to balance things out. Not easy quitting smoking, for sure.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oi, pardon me. Nice, Sasha. I am running the Arturia Keylab 61 Essential for my main keyboard. Then I have, obviously, you know, like my acoustic guitar, mandolin, ukulele, didgeridoo, glockenspiels, stuff like that. You know, just the other instruments to make stuff. Make instruments. What the hell? Where the hell did I fall from? What? What? What happened? Did I move when I sneezed? I I landed on the ceiling. How is that even possible? Five to 10 years. You're that optimistic? All right. So now that I died, where am I? Oh, shit. Where am I? I think I'm on New Babbage again, because I don't think I changed from there. Let's see. Shard ID. Oh no, wait, where did I start this? Did I start this at Area 18? I don't even know how I ended up on the ceiling because I don't know. I could start using my mic to go through and mute myself, I guess. Oh, we are on Orson. Okay. Well, that's nice that it didn't bring me all the way back to wherever I started. I don't know if it was New Babbage or Art Corp. I think it was Art Corp that I started on 3.18. But look at that view.
Between our award-winning care to our state-of-the-art labs and operating rooms, Orison General provides that personal touch.
So yeah, with using the Elgato HD60X or whatever, it has really helped in streaming. You know, being able to stream, which is nice. I didn't like Orson at first. The biggest reason why I didn't like Orson in the past was because of the, which that's also a bug that I've been seeing happen a lot, is you have to actually open the doors manually on the elevators.
Attention, would Thomas Higashi please report
Not the
to
worst thing in the world by any
the
means.
nurses station? Thomas Higashi, please report to the nurses station in the recovery ward.
But with a big change that they did, making it to where it wasn't, you didn't have to get like fly up 75,000 meters or whatever to be able to get out of there. Made it to where it's a lot better. So only have to fly up a short distance is really nice. To leave Orison, that makes it to where it's a lot better. I'm still confused as to why I landed on the ceiling. But since we're around here, let's go explore. Tend to stay around Area 18 in Hurston. IE forced me to learn how to land and get to Microtech. That is not the right way. I tend to stay. Well, my home base generally is usually Crew L1 because we do a lot of mining in the Aaron Halo Belt, and then we end up usually selling a lot to Area 18. So Crew L1 is kind of like our little midpoint. That and Crew L1 gives you a higher bonus to refining Quantanium. You get a higher yield. See here, you just got to use the pad. On Providence platform. So this should go to Dunlow Spaceport and then Cloudview Center. Okay. Oh no, it's going to go to Cloudview Center first.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
I really do dig Cousin Crows though. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff at Orison. Did some time exploring there as well, so had me check out Orison, but broken elevators limited my experience. Yeah. And honestly, Ken, going from 16 gigs to 32 gigs is going to be one of your biggest changers in playing Star Citizen. $16 gigs is the minimum, but it should be 32 gigs as a minimum.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Well, let's explore, Ken. Providence Industrial Platform. It's beautiful. So, Providence Industrial Platform, you got the Network Gateway Hub to your left, that way. Forward, Kovalex Shipping Office, Cousin Crow's Platform, the Cargo and Freight Center. A lot of cool stuff here. Providence Surplus, Employee Sub-Platform Transit. Oh, those ones I don't know about over there. Crusader Discovery Center. I don't think I've like fully explored. I just didn't generally go to the Crusader Discovery Center, the cargo area, and then Cousin Crow's. Such a cool place. Hey, that's a cool shirt. Buying it. Yeah, a lot of cool shirts here. All the candy one could ever want. These are not yet purchasable. It's kind of a yes and no. So the biggest thing for graphics that you're looking at is to have the quality on very high, and the only reason why you put it on high or very high is because then it goes through and uses your GPU more. If you have it on anything lower than high, it bogs down your CPU. It's a weird setting, and then everything else I just don't really touch at all. So just, you know, the very high for the quality. I do turn motion blur off. I set my field of view at 90 just so I have a little bit more field of view on there. I have VSync set to no, because I don't even know what the VSync number is set for. Sharpening at 0, chromatic aberration I bring down to 30, film grain off, and then I don't have my session information QR code on. But other than that, I mean, you know, it's audio settings and game settings. I do take a lot of the extra movement off. I agree, Ken. For me, so I have a small org, which you're welcome to join if you want to. It's the Dark Space Mining and Trading on the RSI org. I never really advertise for it, but we're just a small org. I think there's like 5 people all together in it. Me, my buddy Panda, Werf Nurbles, Waffle Werf Nurbles. I can't remember what his name is. Werfel Nurbles. Huaha, my buddy Mike. Man, come on, you get to see him working on a Hercules right over here. So freaking cool. And we're just kind of like a loose-knit org that goes through and gets together and does certain things, you know, when we're in a good time for playing. Fluid buffer, Orson Municipal Services, Cargo and Freight Center. Cousin Crows, that's where we're heading. Hey, Sasha, I appreciate you being here, bud. Keep putting out some great music.
Reminder that it's company policy that all workers must do a full equipment check, start of their shift, every shift. Crusader cares about your safety.
I am concerned that being part of an org will be required, but I understand why. I don't think it's going to be anything that ever be like required. You know, like for gameplay, there will be solos out there. I mean, most of the time I run solo. Like even though I'm part of a small org, I run solo most of the time, just because. The same way, right? So my buddy Panda, he's going to school for mechanical engineering, right? He's got a lot of homework and a lot of stuff to do. So I never try to, you know, go crazy with making sure that he's on or anything like that. The biggest thing is like a lot of times it's more of just like exploration and fun stuff that we do. We do a lot of mining, so I'll go through and like bring out my mole or something like that, and just kind of hang out. Honestly, that's the most part of what we do is just hang out. We'll go through and get some stuff taken care of to get like money done, you know, make some money, so we can buy ships and mess around. But
If anyone has eyes on paint drone G567R1, again, you're looking for paint drone G567R1.
yeah, well, I can definitely see a lot more of it, like whenever you're talking about things with cargo hauling and stuff like that. I could see that being a spot to where, I mean, it's really needed to go through and have just people that you can kind of trust to a certain level to be able to say, okay, cool, let me, you know, be able to go through and get some people together so I can make this run, because piracy is definitely going to be a big thing in 3.18 and probably going forward. I don't see it going away.
Double check and verify the contents of all containment. Your help is appreciated.
Never plan to mine, run cargo, or race. Maybe salvage along with bunkers. Oh, so you like doing like the bunker missions and stuff like that? See, I do a lot of industrial base. My buddy Panda, he does a lot of industrial base with me.
I would like to ask everyone to join me in wishing a hearty congrats to all of
But also Panda does a lot of bounty hunting.
Operator Doniger, you're needed at ops. Operator Doniger to ops.
If anyone has eyes on paint drone G567R1, please contact ops at once.
I like it. They've added a lot of audio through here.
Looking for paint drone G567R1.
That is a really good point there. Like, so I'm not the biggest. I wouldn't go full on Care Bear for the I guess wording of it and everything like that. I understand piracy is part of the game and stuff like that. I still get frustrated and annoyed whenever getting pirated, I guess. But more along the lines that a lot of times I'm more frustrated with myself for not going through and taking the required precautions that would be needed in order to avoid getting the confrontation. Jonathan Winters does have a great channel. A lot of his vids for flying and combat and defending yourself and everything like that are done really, really well. Well, I wanted to go and check out this over here further. I don't know if there's anything actually over here we can discover. This is where Citizen Kate got the jumpsuits. Okay. Look at these boots. These are great. Yeah. I think most of us in the community came from Elite at some point in time. Like, so I on my Dream River 23 channel, I used to have a series called the Elite Dangerous Trade Report, the EDTR. And so it was like a daily report that I would go through and put up of trade routes and which ones were profitable and stuff like that. It took a lot of time to go through and put it up, and so it was like 2 or 3 hours worth of work to go through and put up a video that was 5 minutes long that was out of date the next day, and so it just wasn't a whole lot of return on investment. So I stopped doing that, and eventually, like the information they were putting out just wasn't great. Like the stuff that they were putting out wasn't great, and I got the one where we first got the ability to go through and land down on planets. I got that update, that DLC, and I was just like not impressed with it and stopped playing. I wish we had the ability to wear backpacks without having to put on full armor sets. Gotcha. So they went from the 315p to the Freelancer, and then so then you upgraded the Freelancer to the Vulture? Gotcha. Okay. I agree. I more about the vulture just to go through as a part of the series of my org, right? The industrial side of my org. Let's get changed real quick. Oh yeah, it looks cool as hell. Ah, I can't put it on anywhere. Buy that. All right, let's rock and roll. Is there anything else over here? I think this is the area where we can't go past. Authorized personnel only. Yep. Cool. Oh, no. This is the wrong area, isn't it? Yeah, this is the wrong area. I need to go this way. These little stutters are rather frustrating.
Reminder, there will be a gravity panel safety check at the end of the month. Please schedule accordingly.
Oh, this actually has a carrying capacity on this one. Nice. These ones have a 2K.
Just a heads up that we are still looking for volunteers to help with this year's charity well. If you'd like to participate, sign-up forms are available in Ops.
Damn it, Ken! You keep read. I go to read whatever you're gonna say, and then it gets redacted. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see. Where's my pants, man?
If anyone has eyes on paint drone G567R1, please contact Ops at once. Again, we are looking for paint drone G567R1.
I feel silly since I am mostly getting a new rig to play this game in all its unpolished glory, and yet I cannot stop thinking and plotting. Do I want a base retaliator to get a loner bomber? Gotcha.
Reminder, there will be a gravity panel safety check at the end of the month. We'll schedule accordingly.
All right, let's go back out to main menu because this one's having a lot of problems on the server. I would just like to connect to the EU servers. Right now it's about 10 o'clock for them. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock p.m. I'm just mainly looking at all of the stuff in the top right, all of the data that comes down with it. Let's see, copy. Server FPS is garbage. We have a red flag warning for fire. All right, let's check our inventory, see if we got our pants. We did not. Okay. Da da da. Some basics now, but still so much to learn about and in this game. Gotcha. I mean, and there is like, so because I've done mainly industrial kind of work through the server play and stuff like that. Whenever I do play, there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know about, like bunker missions and bounties and search and rescue missions and stuff like that. Where I'm just like, I'm ignorant to it because I've never done it. You know what I mean? Or haven't done it enough to really do anything. What? Things like with stuff with the bounty hunting and everything like that, I'm not knowledgeable on it. And I've been a backer since 2013. I've probably got thousands of hours in this game. And still there's a lot of stuff that I just don't know.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I'm running.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Actually, let me hop over. Hop into the comms. I do need to go ahead and check out some mining. Nice.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Enjoying the view?
Ba bum
Recently
bum.
redesigned Crusader
Bum bum
Industries
bum.
shuttlecraft features
Bum, bum,
expanded
bum.
vista opportunities.
Ba ba ba. I see you riding around town with a girl I love, and I'm like, it's you. Woo-hoo-hoo. I really do need to go through and do a lot of the other things to make it to where, you know, the missions and stuff like that, the things that are going through, like in the contract manager, and just test stuff out. I've done some of the bounty hunting stuff. I do dig the bounty hunting stuff. But I've only gotten up to, like, the HRTs. I haven't done the VHRTs. Wartech! What's up, bud? Bro, you've been fucking killing it. Also, I'm here in the Hawks' Discord.
Why not take a look at very own the soft and lovable Finland story? Available throughout the tournament.
No, you've been doing great, bud. Over there on your channel. Keep kicking ass.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What did I come over here? I came over here in the cat. Because I love my caterpillar.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I really do. I love the cat. I think it's a great ship.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Our standard setting all-purpose tactical Starliner chassis. From airborne assaults to supply drops, the Hercules.
Hangar 19.
Please visit us again.
Connecting to the EU servers. Punctuation is key, Wartech. I'm like, I'm trying to have a great master. Comma. I'm trying, comma. No, I'm trying to, comma, have a great master. Where hangar 19? What I said? Hangar 19. I'm trying to as well. I'm trying to get better on there. The hard part too is that just there's we do. I need to get my spark. I need to go through and get some inspiration. I have like 3 songs that I have that I'm messing around with that I'm working on, and I just I go through spurts of creativeness, and whenever I'm in those spurts of creativeness, it's great. You know, I can go through and hit the stuff that I need to. Whenever I'm not, I can sit there all day and look at it, and nothing's going to come to it. Nothing's going to come out of it, which is frustrating. Again, one of the reasons why I call myself a reluctant musician. Come on. There we go. I might switch back over to the US servers just because... Hawks! You and your damn epic rap battle. There's so many things to consider. You can't just come up with an epic rap battle right off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch back over to the US servers because just the latency of trying to open doors and everything like that takes forever. That's what you're supposed to do, Ken. You're supposed to be a loot goblin in bunkers. Yeah, do you see how long that's taken for shit to happen? You know what happens if it turns out that it's not an epic rap battle? Then it's just a rap battle, and it's not that epic. So, Hawks, actually I did want to chat with you and tell you what was going on. I got an Elgato HD60X. That's why I'm able to actually fucking stream. Yeah, so I was looking at it and trying to figure everything out, and the only thing I can think of it was just because, you know, Star Citizen not being great. But also, it wasn't the only game. Certain games just don't do well for streaming and playing at the same time, so... I did, Wartech. I did try to do NDI and still ran into the same problems to where I would be good and then it would go through and stutter beyond belief for 10, 15 minutes. And I was a robot. What's up, bearded guy? Well, I'm in here hauling nothing. I'm just flying back and forth to places. I don't even know where my home base is. Did I start off at Area 18? The skyscraper? What? No. Do love the paint job on this ship, though. It's pretty. Ken, hey, appreciate you being here, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Chit-chatting, helping me test stuff out. I actually started using the Stream Deck because my streaming PC, so the Stream Deck is connected to my streaming PC. Well, Bearded, if you're on the same server, then head to fucking ArcCorp, Area 18. That's where I'm headed. I'm not doing anything fancy. Honestly, I'm just kind of flying ships around. But I do think I'm going to have to switch servers soon because my thoughts were to get into space, and then where do I need to go? This way. Switch servers like Bedlog, switch servers, because right now I'm on the EU server and just the latency is kind of being a pain in the butt. I was just testing it out to see what it felt like, if it felt different. But I might still go through and go all the way and land. Like the Caterpillar, but I had to melt mine because the toilet is too close to the kitchen. That adds extra flavor. That's one of the 13 herbs and spices that the Colonel didn't tell you about. Honestly, probably one of the more legitimate reasons to go through and melt the Caterpillar. So yeah, Hawks. I had the Stream Deck. I got the Stream Deck for Christmas from a buddy of mine, and it kind of had been the same thing. It had been kind of sitting there, but after putting it over on the streaming PC with the Elgato in the mix, now I can go through and control my XSplit and everything like that through there. The nice part is that because the audio and everything like that is going through, so I'm still using like the Voice Meter Banana to go through and bring my audio over there because of how my monitor and my graphics card and everything like that is set up. Even when the game stutters and and does a stuttering like it's been doing occasionally on here, the stream still is good. Like, it's not affecting the stream because the stream's only using like 18% GPU and 30% CPU to go through and do the streaming side of it. So even with that stutter right there shouldn't be any effect on my audio, which is nice. Shouldn't be any effect. I don't know if there's actually is any effect because I'm not watching the stream. So I am the guy that makes songs. I mean, there's a few of us. I saw Steamed Rose actually got her song put up on the live yesterday, which was pretty cool, where they talked about the Misk Fury. I was going to do a video on it, but I was like, that's pretty much all it says. It's just like, hey, they slipped and said the Misk Fury. Yes, I am the guy that has done a few of them. Which ones have I done? The Racer, Took Her Love Away, Ballad of the Space Trucker, Where True Power Comes, and City Lights to Satellites. All originals. Oh, Harbor Cherry. What's up, bud? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I always talk with you and with Robert and with a few other folks. Hellcat, my regular guys that I talk to whenever I'm in concierge. Sometimes I just pop in there and just have the chat going up to see what everybody's talking about, and I never even say anything. You know, a true lurker. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's... Wait, early morning. Where the hell are you at? Japan? I guess how early morning is the proper word. Dude, I really dig... Oh, wait, Australia. Yep. I was going to say, you said sweet as. The only people I know is my buddies from Australia, Voltron and Bart and those guys. It's fucking sweet as. Sweet as. My terrible Australian accent. I really should have an Australian character in the Inverse News series. Right. Back in wait, dingoes and wallabies, kangaroos. That you coming in? That was always the hardest thing whenever I used to go through and do like streams and stuff like that, or do stuff with Voltron and Bart, because the time difference was huge. Swordlius. That is not. Well, actually, I don't know what your game is in here. Probably hover. Dingo took my baby. I do love the cat. I'm a big Drake fanboy. Like huge. Huge. Yeah, it's called the paint job. I think it's called Mistwalker, and I picked it up for the cat at some point in time, and I forgot about it and saw it in there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's freaking cool, bro. If I can get to the spot, if they can get to the spot to where they're doing the custom paint. Even if it was something that were like, hey, you want to be able to do custom paint jobs for your ship, then it's like, $5 per ship or something like that. I'd fucking pay it so I can go through and, be able to go through and rinse and repeat, do all the different changes to my custom paint job. Where are you going to have me park? I meant to go through and get my sticks plugged in so I could use them to fly around, but I was just kind of, honestly, just testing a lot of stuff, testing how the gameplay is and everything like that with the Elgato. Landing complete. 3.18 to PU has been almost as long as wait as 3.0 was. It has taken a while. But I don't think it's felt as bad in the sense that the PTU has been so available, especially for those of us in concierge and stuff like that, the people to have access to first layer PTU. You know, I mean, that's made a big difference for it, and just kind of seeing the progress, like seeing it get better through the course of the PTU has been really nice. It's they ain't much bigger than the ship, I can tell you that much.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Nope, I keep calling it. 318 will come out on 318. That sounded crazy, but now we're only 2 weeks away from March 18th. So we're getting closer. That, and I could see them trying to go through and get, 2 more weeks of bugs getting fixed and everything like that. Mist Walker. Yeah, it's a sexy looking paint job. I love that digi camo. Looks good. I mean, I think the scale of them works pretty well for a lot of stuff. It's just once you start getting into the ships that are close to the size of the hangars. That's whenever it's just like, because like, I mean, for most stuff, if I hop in my Gladius, it's perfectly fine. There's nothing for scale or anything like that that bothers me.
Want your company to be a good company? Our corp's unique vertically.
Wait, why are y'all having a 3-day over there in Aussie land? I really hope not, just because one of daughters is having surgery that day, so that weekend will be so. Yeah. Shit out of luck.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage.
I do wish they had a bit more thrust along the bottom on the reclaimer for liability wise. Oh, okay.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing in tomorrow's future. Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Aegis Reclaimer looks like a spider without the legs.
Would Siobhan Henley please report to security? We have your luggage. Siobhan Henley to security to claim your bags.
So the paint jobs that I have for the Caterpillar.
Thank you
can't you?
Visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Apparently can't zoom in on here. Not yet. I haven't gone to the sand caves yet.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
I have seen the little bugs though. So yeah, Mistwalker, Mistwalker, one word. The name for that one. I do like the Deck the Halls library as well. Library. The reason why I like the Deck the Halls ones is because the colors are muted. They look kind of like military colors, just the green and red.
Common laws are still in effect.
Drake Vulture with no paints. I dig the Vulture though. I think it looks good.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's future. Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
That would be nice. Or just having like solid like colors as well, like just a solid flat. Like I like I actually do like the Stormbringer library for the livery for the Prospector, how it lays out.
ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe
And I think I have the Stormbringer for the cat.
investing in tomorrow's future.
But I like the one on the Prospector because it's more black and it's got just the blue highlights. You know what I mean? Hey, Mama.
Want your company to be in good company? ArcCorp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp your new home.
Yeah. At one point in time, they were. Well, that sounds like fun. I gotta call Isaiah and wish him a happy birthday.
Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
Well, thank you, Mama.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's call a Vulture and see what we can do.
And welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18
Vehicle selected.
metropolitan area.
Stand by.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination
Your
may
vehicle
be.
has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 2.
Please report to me.
It is nice, though, being able to go through and get the decent frame rate out of here.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times. From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's
Love you, Mama. Be careful. Well, this ain't my stuff. This is RMC. Come on. I do really dig the vulture. I think it looks nice. Come on.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary. Your system is now online. Launch complete.
One thing nice about the vulture is it flies pretty well. Like, it doesn't feel ridiculous, you know, ridiculously heavy or anything like that to fly.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, let's see. I'm going to hold Y. Make sure it doesn't drop me. Damn it, I knew it was going to happen. Yay! Just saying it should default to exiting the seat behind you and not just randomly out in the middle of space. Damn it. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there for now. Because I need to switch servers and everything like that too. But I got some other stuff that I need to get taken care of today. I think the wife needed to go pick up a snowboard for rent. So let me do it there. Yeah. So that is going to wrap it up for now, guys. Everybody that hung out and everything like that, I do appreciate you. Just kind of testing things out in the PTU and everything like that. And testing out the Elgato HD60X, which streams very well. I do appreciate that working so well. So, yeah. Until next time, guys, this is Nerdy Gentleman reminding you to fly safe, stay safe out there, have fun playing in the PTU and all that good stuff. Check out this video if you're looking at this on YouTube, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.
Gentlemen.